Welcome to another Demarcation Media Haul video. These videos have been coming few and far between lately, but today we have an absolutely crazy haul to look at. So, I wasn't originally planning on doing this video. This kind of just happened because a bunch of things arrived at the same time. So, yeah, we have a lot to look at. It barely even fits in my studio. Yeah, this will be interesting. So let's just go ahead and start with the biggest thing here, just so we can get it out of the way and clear up some studio space. I'm sure the majority of you at least know what the Lego modular buildings are. For those of you who don't, they're a line of ongoing creator expert sets that are super well engineered. They're just like the pinnacle of what Lego can do. And they're all made as a street. So each side of the building will have pinholes so you can attach it together. And so if you get all of them, you can make yourself a big city. And they're fantastic. They're amazing to build. They're just, if you haven't built one, I highly recommend you get one at some point and build it, because they are such a blast to build. I was not originally planning on getting this one. I have two of them right now. I have the movie theater and the detective's office. I had the restaurant a while back, but I had to sell that, unfortunately. But this is the assembly square. This is made for the 10th anniversary of the modular buildings, which means I think they release one a year, maybe two a year. So it was 10 years that they'd been doing this, I guess. So it'd be 10 modulars. And so this was a really special one. It was extra big. It was the size of 1.5, almost 2 normal modular buildings. And originally it's $280, which is kind of a lot. I never ended up buying it, despite looking at it many times on the Lego website. But then the other night, my brother was checking Facebook Marketplace, and he found this listed for $80. So he sent me the link. I quick contacted the people, and they were like, yeah, we don't really know if all the parts are there, but we are trying to sell it. We don't really know anything about Legos. So I was like, I will 100% take it. And I met with them yesterday. Well, I say yesterday. Not yesterday in terms of when this video is going to come out. Whenever I'm recording this video, it was yesterday. Whenever this video is going to come out, it's probably going to be a couple weeks. But, you get the idea. And so I got the set. It's $80 for this freaking huge set. And so far, all that seems to be missing are the base plates, which that's a bit of a problem because I can't actually build it until I have the base plates. But it's something I can easily get, actually. But let's see here. Can I get this? It's so big. Oh, I'm hitting my lights with this box. So here's all the parts. It looks like whoever they got it from started building it and didn't finish, and it looks like this is all the parts needed for the first floor. So fingers crossed that it's all here. And then the rest of these bags are sealed. So it looks like the only thing that's missing are the base plates. Got the instructions. They're massive. They're basically a book. And then you can see here what I was talking about, all of the buildings attached together. So that over here is the detective's office, then there's a bank, and then the assembly square. And then down at the bottom, it shows all of them attached, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about this because I love building the modulars. They look fantastic on display. They're a great photo set, and $80 is an absolute steal. So hopefully once I get this all put together, find the base plates, whatever, I will review it. And I want to review it and compare it to the Cabal Harvester and the Pelican, because I'm pretty sure none of the other Lego reviews out there, modular buildings, have ever compared I don't think I've ever really compared the modulars that way, just size-wise. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm quite happy with this. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just kind of work our way down the size list here. And this right here is a package from Big Bad Toy Store. Some of you will remember that I got my Garrison pack from Big Bad Toy Store. And this is something quite special. It's not Mega Construx, but it's still quite special. And I had my knife. Now I don't know where I put my knife. So hold on a second. There we go. We have the X-Acto knife. So there's a bit of a story behind this. I was not originally going to buy this. And I was buying the Sentinel Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. I love Into the Spider-Verse, the animated movie. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man movies out there, and I'm a huge fan of Miles. So I really wanted to get a hold of the figure, and I couldn't find it anywhere because I waited. I was not smart. I didn't get it when it first came out. So finding it was really difficult. So I finally found it on AliExpress, and I know a lot of you are probably instantly going, wait, what? Yeah, AliExpress is weird. It's kind of like eBay, kind of like Amazon, where there's like a bunch of different sellers, and so a lot of them are like cheap bootlegs from China. But this looked like the actual thing. It was priced like the actual thing, so I was like, you know what? I'll pay with PayPal. It'll be great. Like if it's a scam, then I'll get my money back. But AliExpress gives sellers like 2 months leeway from when the order is placed. They have 2 months to ship the order, and so it was like, or maybe it was 1 month. I think they have like 4 weeks, like 1 whole month to ship, and like 2 weeks or more ticked by, and nothing was happening. Like the seller wasn't shipping my order, so I canceled it and went to Big Bad Toy Store and bought this instead, which is another thing I'd been eyeing. And I know Big Bad Toy Store is going to follow through. And I think in the long run, you guys might agree that this is a bit of a better choice. This is the 1000 Toys Master Chief from Halo Infinite. Look at this. This box is actually very, very similar to like a Mega Construx or Lego set box. But look at this. So this is the PX Previews exclusive, and right away you can tell that it's the PX Previews exclusive because of the red background. This comes with some extras like the Elite Blood Blade, whereas the normal version just has a blue sword, and then it's got a shock rifle as well. So I'm really excited about this because 1000 Toys, I think 1000 Toys is Sentinel, and they're known for making some really, really fantastic figures. And all of the reviews that I've watched of this guy just say he's basically the ultimate Master Chief figure. And Jazzwares has not been really doing it for me. Jazzwares they've got some work to do. So yeah, here he is, the re-edit Halo Infinite Master Chief. I bought the substandard version, which means it's got a ding on the corner of the box, which I don't care personally, and that was like $4 off of the price, so I was like, 100% give me the damaged box. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a full review on this guy, so stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I wish I could open him right now, but I'm going to save that for the actual review. Next, we get back to some more familiar territory. So I've been doing drop pod reviews lately. I don't know how many will have come out by the time I release this video, but I at least have the Bronze Cobra one out, and I've got a bunch of others that are coming. So I really wanted to get my hands on some more because a lot of the pods that I reviewed were from a Discord user who goes by Kev, and he just let me borrow his just so I could review them, which was super kind on his part and super helpful because I didn't have my hands on all of them. My Big Lots didn't really stock pods at all, so I reviewed those, and then I was going and looking because Stonebreak, Veritas, and Throne were not showing up in Big Lots, so I wanted to find those three so I could review those. And I found a bundle on eBay that had all 4 of these for, I think it came out to roughly be about $20 per pod, which is not great, but it's better than a lot of prices out there. It's only double retail instead of like 4 or 5 times retail. So I was willing to pay it, which I wish there was an easier way to get them, but there really isn't. So I got another Operation Bronze Cobra, and I got a Ocean Breaker. Those ones were kind of more side things, because the real reasons that I bought this was for Stonebreak and Veritas. And so these 2 are the ones that I need to review still. I've reviewed these. I got one of the Bronze Cobra from Kev, and then I reviewed Kev's copy of Ocean Breaker. So those will just be open and whatnot off camera. But these 2, these are going to be reviewed, unboxed, and I'm pretty excited to get them open. So in terms of reviews, I just need to track down the Throne Drop Pod, which seems to be one of the rarest, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, actually these came all sealed like in the Mega Construx factory like shipment box, which was kind of cool. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting these open. A lot of you will know that my Bronze Cobra ODST had a lot of extra weird paint on his head. So that's pretty cool to get another one. I'm a little confused. Well, not really confused. I'm just wondering if these were like a later batch or like one of the first batches, because all the ODST symbols on their chests are a lot thicker and less defined, whereas the first couple that I reviewed, you could actually sometimes read the ODST words on their chest, whereas these ones you can't really. They're a little too blocky for that. It's just something interesting to note. But yeah, I'm excited about these. These are pretty cool. The Stonebreak in particular, I really like the color scheme on that. There's some pop and swaps that are going to happen with that ODST, but we'll get to that in the review. And then Veritas is a great color scheme as well. Orange and blue and silver is just fantastic. So that's pretty cool. Next, we have a package from Megabird. The one and only Megabird. Let me make sure I got it all out. So we got some cool things in here. So first, we have a golden Atriox from the 20th pack. So in my review of the 20th pack, a lot of you probably already know this, but my Atriox would not like fit together on the waist. Something was wrong. Like he was always gapped at the waist, and he just kept falling apart. So I contacted Mega, sent back all the figures from my 20th pack that needed to be fixed or whatever, and they sent me back a package with the replacement figures, but instead of giving me a gold Atriox, they gave me a Seiza Refugee, which was not one of the figures I sent back, so I ended up with 2 Seisas. And then Burb saved the day. I just sent him the extra Seiza, and he sent me a gold Atriox instead, and my 20th pack is now complete again, and this guy is not falling apart at the seams all the time, so that's pretty cool. I mean, Gold Atriox is a bit of a weird figure. I said this in my review of that pack. The gold figures are a little weird, but it's still nice to have the full set again. Okay, so now we have a mutilated Brute, and we have another mutilated Brute, and we have another mutilated Brute, and then, wait, let's see, there's some other things floating around in here. Oh, there's one of the legs. And then Atriox's hammer thing, which I think I have 2 of these gold, what is it called? A chain breaker or something. I have 2 of them now because I didn't have to send the weapon back with the first Atriox. Okay, so you're probably wondering what all these broken up brutes are for. I will answer that question right now. This is my bag of brute figures. And in here, I have some Halo Wars brutes. Here's one of them. He is missing a leg armor. Oh no, wait, I just realized. I think I got it confused. This was supposed to be a leg armor to replace it on this dude. And either I got confused and told Megabird the wrong thing, or he accidentally gave me the wrong side. I'm not sure which it is. But yeah, so this guy was supposed to repair this guy right here. But something went wrong, so he's not going to be repaired right now. Let's see. No, this guy's fine. There's another blue dude in here. Where is he? I've got a couple of the dark red ones. Oh, here he is. They're all back here. Yeah, so I've got a couple of these dark red ones, which are pretty cool. This guy, yeah, he was missing his shoulder armor. So this red dude is to repair this guy, like so. So now this guy is all ready for action. Him and his buddy, two of the silvery blue guys. So that's pretty cool. Both of them are ready. So now I've got two of the blue, two of the red, and then one orange who's missing parts. Now, let's see, there's a blue leg armor here, blue helmet. This is the leg for this guy. So what I could do, for now at least, this is not going to match perfectly, but I can just, whoops, pop this leg off, and we'll stick the red armor on there. And at the very least, he's got something. It's not perfect, but it's something. So I guess I'll have to go and look back and see if I told Megabird the wrong thing, or if he accidentally just sent the wrong thing. But yeah, that's what those brutes are for. So now there's a bunch of extra brute parts that I'm sure I'll figure out something to do with them sooner or later here. It's a kind of a bummer that when he got the lot with this red guy in it, that he was all in pieces, because that red and silver is fantastic. So we'll put those back here, and then there's one more thing in here. Look at this. Another one for the squad. One of the super elusive and strange Halo 4 Heavy Marines. Oops. Come on, buddy. Stand up. So I've gotten all of mine from Megabird so far. So we've got all of the dudes in here. And this guy will join them. So let's go ahead and just set them all up. Guy's a little off the screen. We'll put him over here. There we go. So let's see. How many do I have now? I've got 4 here. 8 of them. Now, I've said this every time these guys have showed up in a video. If you have a collection of these bigger than 8, I would love to hear about it. I would love to see some pictures, because so far I have not found anyone who has a larger squad than 8 of these dudes. Like, for the most part, I see them in 1s and 2s. So if you have one that's larger than what I've got here, please brag about it in the comments, because that is a brag-worthy thing right there. And last but not least, we have this little box right here. So this box comes from LS3D. We've seen some of LS3D's work in the Flustered custom reviews. And so I decided, I don't remember, I think he contacted me and said he saw the video and he just wanted to tell me about it. So I decided to check out his website, and he was like, basically, you can pick some couple things out and I'll send them to you. You just have to pay the shipping, and so you can review it. And I was like, okay, cool. So I think it was this helmet right here, and then a plasma rifle. That was what I said send to me. So he did. He was like, okay, I sent them, and also I put in some extras. So I opened the box, or I opened the package, and this is in here, and my jaw literally dropped. I mean, there is a ton of stuff in here. There's a bunch of different helmet variants. So we've got variants of the same helmet. So like this one, for example. Whoa, I just realized I'm lifting this way off the camera. Put it down here. So this one, there's like, it's the same helmet. This is like the base helmet, and then this one got like an attachment, and there's like 2 or 3 more. There's a whole bunch of ODST helmets, which look amazing. That's another ODST helmet. There was a couple, MP, like Spartan helmets from, what is this, Reach, with various attachments. He put in the plasma rifle I asked for, and then he also put in another plasma rifle, so that's really epic. And then there's one of the awesome snipers we saw in the Flustered's custom video. There is a little DMR, which we also saw in one of the flustered videos, except this is a newer version, so it's kind of printed up sharper. We've got a kukri knife in a sheath that actually is removable. A magnum that is way more accurate. And then, what is this? Is this a cinder shot or a heat wave? I can't keep track of the Promethean weapons in Infinite. I think this is a cinder shot, which is not something we have in Mega form. So this is super exciting because, first of all, I'm going to be doing a review, kind of an in-depth review of this whole box of stuff, just so you guys can see what all of these look like before painting. And then we're going to be doing a video, at least one video, maybe more, where I'm actually going to use one of these helmets, put it on a Spartan, and make it custom and document the progress. So I'm pretty excited for that. That's going to be pretty cool. And these prints look so sharp. They're sharper than anything Mega has ever made. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to look painted. And I'm also curious to see if I can do these prints justice with my paint work. So we'll definitely see about that. But yeah, stay tuned for that as well. So I don't know about you guys, but I'd say that's a pretty crazy haul right there. That's more than can really fit properly in my studio, and it's been a while since I've had a haul that didn't fit properly in my studio. So we've got a bunch of reviews to make here. I'm especially excited about the LS3D stuff. That's going to be really cool. Chief is going to be a really cool video. I'm really looking forward to getting him out of the box. I'll probably actually start recording that as soon as I finish this one. And then the assembly square is just, that's like a once in a lifetime find right there. It's fantastic. Drop pods, amazing. Really looking forward to taking a look at the other two that I haven't yet. And then I'm glad to actually have the Ocean Breaker one, even if that's not the best of the drop pods. And then getting another of the Bronze Cobra is great because, like I said, my ODST needed some help. So there you have it. That is quite a way to come back to the haul videos. Again, these have been coming few and far between. I don't know when the next one will be, but it'll be hard to top this one. I think so far the only one that's topped this haul was the very first one with the old elephant and all that. That topped this one. Very few of the others come close. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.